What is going on, everybody? Just Savage here, and welcome back to another Terraria Let's Play video. And today, we are going to be tackling, officially, episode 18 of our Terraria Let's Play series. And the reason why I say officially is because in the last episode, I mistook it for episode 18 when it was really episode 17. I didn't make the correction until after I went onto my channel to do an upload. So, here we go in episode 17. So, let's get started. In the last episode, we conquered the twins, and we built their arena, and we got a lot of stuff from them. Now, I have to say, you may be wondering, hey, why does our character look so different? Is this a different character or something? No, don't worry, it's our same character. It's just, before I did this video, I actually defeated the twins a couple more times so that I could get more stuff so I can build the rest of the Hallowed set. So if we take a look in our inventory real quick, you'll see over here that I have the Hallowed Mask, Hallowed Plate Mail, and the Hallowed Greaves equipped. Now the reason why I also have this equipped is because you rarely see me wear any vanity items in this game, and plus the Hallowed Mask made my head look a little too patete. So that's the reason why I'm wearing the twin mask today, and plus it kind of looks cool. I really can't, I really can't complain. So, in today's video, we're actually going to be doing something a little bit unexpected. I was kind of hoping we would defeat Skeletron today, well, Skeletron Prime, rather, but today we're actually going to be defeating the Destroyer. And the Destroyer is one of those bosses, like, it's the mechanical version of the Eater of Worlds if you had a Corruption World. But since we don't have a Corruption World, we have a Crimson World, we never got to see the Eater of Worlds. So, also, in today's video, and I think this is going to be a reference to the previous video, we're going to be looking for that sacred simplicity. That's right, that's who we are. We're hoping that this boss is going to be very easy. So, without further ado, and without further freaking out, let's get started. So, that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. Today's video is basically, I'm thinking it'll be kind of short. It really depends on how quickly we defeat the Destroyer. And I was in that room for a very specific reason. Yes, I was. So, while I was off, I did a lot of things off camera. So, I got this from our dye person. It is if our fairy were to just get out of the way a little bit. Well, okay, now he's just, okay. But, this is our dye mixer. And our dye mixer allows us to make dye. And since we have this thing, which is the sky blue flower, we can use the sky blue flower to make sky blue dye. And the sky blue dye can be used to make anything look like that color. So, I don't mind our fairy being green, but at the same time, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I don't hate the color green, but there's just something about the color green that I just don't necessarily like. I don't know what it is. So that's why we're going to go into this section over here. You get into this section. This is the equipment section. You click it you get into it by clicking this, the equipment button. And once you're in there, that's where you put your pets, your mounts, all of that other fun stuff. And then you see these areas right here. These are your dye. These are your dye tabs. And whenever you put a dye in this area, it will make the item that color. So it's not going to make the fairy bell sky blue, it's actually going to make the fairy itself sky blue. So that's what we're going to do. So now you're going to see the change, and there we go. Our fairy is now sky blue. So that is how you make dye in the game. Now there are so many different dyes, so many different ways of customizing your character and stuff like that. And, yeah. So different ways of customizing your character and all of that stuff. So now that we got that out of the way, we're going to make our way to our arena. And I did a little research before actually coming on. And apparently the Destroyer and Skeletron can be fought with the titanium set with all of the, with all the stuff that we already have. So basically you can fight them like one after another with the exact same stuff. But each boss always drops something different. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to switch it over to nighttime. Okay? And so now that it's nighttime, we're going to defeat the Destroyer. Now the Destroyer, before we get started, is very long and it's very snake-like. And if you've ever fought the Eater of Worlds before, you'll know what I'm talking about. But this boss has a few other challenging twists to it. It can shoot out lasers, it can shoot out probes to attack you and stuff like that. And a lot of people have come up with different ways of defeating this boss and fighting it in general. And today I figured I would do my own personal spin on it. So we're going to spawn him in. We're just going to come out here. Okay. So I'm going to be using the... Holy cow! Okay. It's a good thing I had my wings with me. So, you can also customize your wings, and that is something else that I wanted to do. And these probes are actually pretty easy to destroy. They're not that bad at all. So I'm thinking that just as long as we stay up here, I think we'll be fine. But this guy is definitely going to get a little higher. But since we have our wings, it's going to be easier to defend against a lot of his attacks. So that's why I was kind of keen on getting wings in the previous episode, because I knew that the next bosses were going to be a little difficult to defeat without them. So yeah, and why did I have God mode enabled? Oh, he's cheating again! That was actually an honest mistake. I didn't realize that I had God mode enabled. But, oh my gosh, we're defeating him rather quickly! Guys! Guys, oh my gosh! We defeated that guy like he was no problem! Oh my gosh! Okay. Okay, I can live with that. I can most definitely live with that. Oh man, that was a little too easy. You know, I actually enjoyed that so much that I want to do it again. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to spawn in some more... I'm going to spawn in some more mechanical worms, and we're going to fight that guy again, because that was really fun. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I had to kill a wraith real quick. So I got myself 6 more mechanical worms, and now we're going to just, keep on fighting him. I mean, that was such an easy boss. So now my FPS is down a lot. Okay. I don't understand why, but okay. So, oh man, it's really slow. I don't understand why it's really slow. I think it's because of Bandicam. I don't know. But, I can live with it. Just as long as, we're fighting the boss. As long as you guys are seeing me fighting the boss. Is this, the type of video that you guys are expecting to see from a YouTuber who's been on YouTube for over 6 months? I don't know. But guys, maybe I found my new favorite mechanical boss. I mean, if Skeletron Prime is actually as easy as it is as the Destroyer is, then we're probably just going to have to blast through both bosses today, but I'm not sure, because I don't have a mechanical skull, and I don't know how to make a mechanical skull. So, yeah. Oh, stupid thing. Okay. Okay, that ad really needs to stop coming up. So... so yeah, I'm doing all sorts of damage, and I'm not taking any damage from this guy whatsoever. Well, I'm taking a little bit of damage, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm thinking that just as long as we stay up here on the asphalt highway, I think we'll be fine. So yeah, I mean, what I don't understand is why the Destroyer isn't really, like, coming up here to, like, ram into us and stuff like that. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Now, here's one of the tactics. You guys aren't going to see it in time. You guys are not going to see it in time. But anyway, you stand under him when he's about to do one of those arcs. And yeah. So, I just got more hallowed bars and a bunch of healing potions and money and stuff like that. So, what I'm going to do is that I have to end the session anyway, the segment anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up how to make a mechanical skull, and then we're going to try and fight Skeletron Prime. I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So after doing more research, I actually found a way to craft the mechanical skull. What you are going to need is an iron bar, bone, soul of night, and soul of light. So, if we can... Oh, we can make a light disc? Oh, I may have to think about that. But, okay, where's the mechanical skull? It's probably up here somewhere. No, it's not. I'll be right back. I have to look at something, make sure that I got all the recipe down. Okay, so I've officially, I have gotten all of the resources we need in order to make this thing, hopefully. Maybe I need to get a couple of more bones. Bones. Let's just grab a bunch here. Okay, now let's see if we can't make it now. What? Okay, hold on. Okay guys, I think I figured it out. So now we have all the stuff we need to make the mechanical skull. So now we're gonna go up here and we're going to fight this thing. But first, I want to make some light discs. Oh, yes, 5 light discs. That is perfect. So these light discs are like the thorn chakram that we had in pre-hard mode. Now, these things are actually really cool. I actually saw someone playing with them, and they're actually really cool. So, now, what we're going to do is we're going to fight the Skeletron Prime. I hope you guys are ready because this is going to be fun. Okay. So, this is going to require a little bit more flying. So, maybe I should just stick to the Daedalus Stormbow. And you have to be very careful not to touch him. He's twice as dangerous, and yeah, he's more deadly than Skeletron. Now, with Skeletron Prime, he has 2 additional limbs, and all of his attacks are mechanical. So he has 2 saw blades, a pincer, and a laser. And when he goes to spin his skull, spikes come out of the sides of heads. Oh, great! What did I just do? Oh, great! Now I have 2 bosses to deal with because of my fat fingers. Oh man. Well, let's see if we can't do this, guys. Okay, this has seriously gone wrong. I'll say that. Okay, I'm really concentrating right now, guys, because this is hectic. This is really like, oh my gosh, I did not want to spawn in that destroyer. I really did not want to spawn in that destroyer. Oh man. Okay, come on, just a little more. Oh man, can we save it? Well, we didn't manage to kill Skeletron Prime the first time, but we did manage to keep the fight with the destroyer. Okay. Okay. Oh man. Okay, I will make sure not to do that again. I will make sure not to do that again. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to get another mechanical skull, and we're going to do that again. But first, I am going to put these in a safe place so that I can't get to them. So, I will be right back. Okay, so now we're not going to be a bunch of knees, and we are actually going to fight this guy without spawning any more surprises. So, let's do that again, shall we? Come on, where are you? There you are. Okay. So, before we were so rudely interrupted by the destroyer, like I said, Skeletron Prime has 2 additional limbs. He has 2 saws, 1 pincer, and 1 laser. And when he does that spinning attack, like you see there with his skull, you see that those spikes pop out, so you have to be doubly and triply sure not to touch this guy at all while you're fighting him. So, yeah. And he will also drop bombs, I just saw that. And I do not know if he spawns in probes or anything like that. I think only the destroyer does that. But yeah. So, there's one thing that I have to say. As soon as we defeat Skeletron Prime, because we defeated the destroyer and the twins, we will now, once we defeat him, we will then do something very interesting to the jungle. The jungle will spawn like these plant things, and if you break one of them, it will spawn Plantera. Now, thing is that I do not recommend doing Plantera until you get some life root, or some life fruit, which we haven't done yet in this playthrough, obviously. But I'm actually glad that the FPS is kind of low right now, because I can actually focus on what I'm doing a little bit better. But yeah. Concentrating. We are concentrating. We are concentrating. Oh, no, not the Excalibur. Stay on the Daedalus Stormbow. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys that I made the Excalibur while I was off camera. I made a lot of things while I was off camera, and so we've already downed 2 of his limbs, and so he'll be much easier to defeat. Okay, so now we've ran out of holy arrows, and now we're into the hellfire arrows. So okay, so the area of effect really isn't as good as the holy arrows were, because the holy arrows actually spawned in stars to do additional damage. So, but this is okay. I mean, I'm not complaining. Just now the boss is going to be a little bit, more time consuming to defeat. So come on. Okay, so how you fire the Daedalus Stormbow also depends on the position of your cursor. So that's why I'm holding it like a little bit in front of him, so that the arrows will always fall on him or somewhere around him, because of where his arms are. So that's another thing you need to remember with the Daedalus Stormbow, is that the arrows are not going to always hit exactly where your cursor is pointing. You have to maneuver it a little bit. And there we go, guys. So, you're going to see down here that it says the jungle grows restless, so that means that we can now fight Plantera, but we are not ready for Plantera yet. I'm thinking that we're going to need some better armor in order to fight Plantera. So, let's go back and see what we got. Oh man, we are so far out. Okay, so, why did I spawn into the wall? Thank you. Okay, so let's see what we got. We can make even more light discs. The Gungnir, I don't know how to say that. The Hallowed Repeater, and then there's the Pickaxe Axe. You know what? Sure. And that is so much better than our Orichalcum Pickaxe. So, yeah. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so what else can we make? Is that really all we can make with all the stuff that we got? Hold on, did some stuff like fall underneath, like... No, I don't think any stuff did. Well, I guess that if, well, we managed to defeat the rest of the mechanical bosses today, so that's actually pretty good. And we got our pickaxe axe, and yeah, so we also got these Souls of Fright. So, there we go. So guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to force you to. Leave a comment down below telling me what you would like to see me do in future videos. So, this is Just the Savage, aka the Spectrum Gamer, and I will see you all next time.